What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. We are starting out today's video with the Black Barbie 45th anniversary doll. Dressed in red, of course, to honor the 1980 Black Barbie doll. On the back of the box, there is a picture of Kitty Black Perkins, and right underneath it says, Barbie celebrates Black History Month with a 45th anniversary tribute to the first ever Black Barbie doll and her creator, Kitty Black Perkins. This is a Barbie signature doll. I paid around $35. This doll has a model muse body with articulation at the head, shoulders, and hip. Out of the box, she comes wearing a hairnet that we can remove, so we can just fluff up that box hair. She has a lot of curly hair and I don't want to mess up those curls, so I'm just using my hands to give it a little volume. I want to say she has the same face sculpt as the Christie anniversary doll and Barbie Looks number 10, who just might be a made-to-move body match. This doll comes with a certificate of authenticity, a doll stand. She has dark brown eyes with copper eyeshadow, blush, and a deep red lip color. Her nails are painted. She has a gold and red bracelet, wears a red floor-length dress. It's off the shoulders at the top. Looks like it's made of satin and chiffon material. It's finished all the way around and Velcros in the back. And she finishes her look with a pair of red heels. This is my second Barbie signature Black Barbie anniversary doll. My first was the 40th anniversary, all dressed in red. I like that we're getting a nice little collection of red gowns and that they're all different. This little chiffon detail on the side is really cool. This dress is really sparkly and those sleeves remind me of the 80s. This dress came with a Barbie fashionista honoring 65 years of iconic Barbie looks, like the first Black Barbie. We even got one for Mini Barbie Land. With the 45th anniversary Black Barbie doll, we're getting one of my favorite face sculpts, and she is not pixelated, and I think in need of a made-to-move body. So let's do a little head swap with Barbie Looks number 10, who's a tall Barbie. You know the drill. Put the kettle on, place the dolls in a plastic bag, then into a cup of hot water until the head softens and can be easily removed. Add the new head, and it looks like a perfect match. But can she still fit the dress? Yes she can. And let's make a new backdrop and take a few photos. I like how this room is a little nook here, so let's make something similar to that. I've cleared off the craft table. I have a piece of foam board that measures 20 by 28 inches. I like to make my rooms 13 inches tall. Using a ruler, I measure and mark a line 13 inches parallel from the longest side. Cut on the line drawn to have a 13 by 28 inch rectangle. The other one is 28 and a little under 7 inches. On the longer piece, let's measure over 11 inches, make a mark, score on the line so the wall can bend. Repeat on the other side to create a trifold. On one side, I lightly sketch 3 large windows. They are 1 inch from the top, 3 inches from the bottom, and a ½ inch apart. I use a ruler and an X-Acto knife to cut them out, and we're gonna hang on to this foam board in case we can use it later. Now we have 3 large windows and a few scraps. We can take scrapbook paper or printables and cover the walls. I'm going with a brick on this side. I have 2 to choose from, this dark red brick paper or this one with a little white paint. I like how busy this one is, so let's go with that. I use a glue stick to attach the paper. I like a good busy paper because when I'm trying to piece things together, I feel like it's a little better at hiding some of my seams. And I'll just cover this one later with something. Back to the layout of this space. I was gonna keep it with no floor so we can just open it like a binder and glue everything to the walls. But now I'm thinking I might want some kind of base, so I'm gonna cut a piece of the leftover foam board to fit the center, cover it with a little scrapbook paper, and glue it into the corner. So now we have pretty much made one of our hidden box rooms that fold up neatly for easy storage. But we can open one side when we need more space. I take more scrapbook paper, cut it into strips to glue around the window. I take one of the window cutouts, cut it into smaller strips, cover them with paper, cut clear plastic from packaging to glue behind the windows, then use the covered pieces of foam board to frame them to make our room. Let's take leftover foam board, cut them into smaller rectangles. I place them in the room to make sure everything can fit, cover them with paper, then glue them together to make small tables and shelves that we can glue into the room, giving us shelf space and storage. I made one that was freestanding that can be stored in the box when not in use. I put one of our wall boxes outside the window for a view, and the construction for our hidden doll room is pretty much done. Now let's add a few things to the shelves, like mini brands create. Like for real, how many of you knew that I was gonna find some way to open a mini brands in this video? We can find these for around $7 to $8. They've been out for a while. Looking at some of the displays, I thought they were gonna be a little large for the dollhouse. But in the comments, some of you have said that some of them can work for a 1/6 scale dollhouse. So we're taking a look. Oh, it's got magic UV glue and a collector's guide where we can see all the available minis. Okay, some of those look pretty good, so hopefully we find one of those. There are 2 bags, and in the first one we find a gray pot. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And we also have dirt and 3 pieces of an artificial plant. This kind of reminds me of Legos. I think we just put this piece in there. We could use the artificial glue, but I'm gonna pass and just put the little plants right in the holes to make a plant that could totally be 1/6 scale. So wow, yes, awesome. Thank you. Here it is with our new Barbie. Yeah, the size looks perfect. And we can place it on the shelf in our new room. In the second bag, we find a gardening tool and parts of a flower that we have to assemble by pushing the flowers onto the stem, add some leaves, then we can just add the dirt to this little planter dish thing, the included stone, and the 2 stems, and an optional snail to make an orchid. This one does seem a little larger. Here it is with the doll. I think we can get away with it and add it to the shelves, along with a gardening tool. So for around $7, we got 2 minis in that capsule. If we're trying to fill this room, that's gonna get pricey pretty fast. I was at Michael's the other day and I found a pretty decent deal. Spring micro plants, regularly priced at $1.99, they were on sale for 99 cents each. It comes in a little flower pot. These are painted white and there is some foam right here for the soil. They are bigger than Mini Brands Create Garden, but I think they can totally work in this room. So I bought a couple. Okay, it was 12. I've been wanting to make a greenhouse for a while, and these seemed kind of perfect. There was a nice amount of variety, so we can spread different plants around the room and hopefully make it feel like a small greenhouse. And it looks pretty good when the wall is closed as well. Place it between 2 wall boxes and it looks like there's a cute little nook off the house where the dolls can be a plant mom when they're not all dressed up for an anniversary celebration. Let's open one more before we go and see if we can find any more that are a good size for the dollhouse. We have a larger UV glue and 2 bags. In the first bag, we have another small gray pot, some dirt, and a little plant, which is a great size for our 1/6 scale world. In the second bag, we have a watering can, which is definitely a fun accessory, and a vase, and a stem with a few flowers. Add a few leaves and place it in the vase. Here it is with a doll for size, which I don't think is too bad. So let's add it to the shelf. Oh yeah, and it had a ladybug. Thank you for joining us while we made a little greenhouse and checked out the 45th anniversary Black Barbie. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Fanbase, Instagram, and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!